In the heart of Zimbabwe, a child was born under the eye of a dying sun during a total eclipse. They named her Ruto, which means love. But Ruto was born with a secret companion. Her shadow wasn't just a patch of darkness, it was alive. And it was hungry. It started simply. Every night, as the last rays of sunlight faded, her shadow would stir. A whisper, like dry leaves skittering across the ground, would ask for a drop of milk from her cup. Ruto, a lonely child, was happy to share. She would leave a small saucer on the floor, and in the morning, it would be empty. The shadow grew a little darker, a little sharper. Soon, milk wasn't enough. The shadow craved more. It began asking for her secrets. Hesitantly at first, Ruto would whisper her childhood fears and secret joys into the darkness. The shadow drank them up, and with each confidence shared, it seemed to grow more solid, its edges no longer blurring into the twilight. It started to stand a little taller than she did. Then came the day it asked for her laughter. Ruto loved to laugh, a sound like little bells. But the shadow wanted it. To keep her strange friend happy, she would stifle her giggles, offering them to the floor beside her bed. Her world became quieter. Her smile became a rare sight. The shadow, however, seemed to pulse with a life of its own, its form now distinct and almost human. One afternoon, while playing outside, Ruto turned and saw her shadow move without her. It reached for a butterfly, its dark fingers twitching, while her own hands were still by her sides. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced her heart for the first time. She had been feeding a thing that was not her friend. She had been nurturing a parasite. The shadow no longer whispered. Its voice was now a perfect echo of her own, but hollow, cold. It demanded her memories, her dreams, her very name. Ruto refused. She stopped leaving the milk. She sealed her lips. She held on to her thoughts with all her might. But it was too late. The shadow was strong now. It had been fed too well for too long. The final struggle was not a battle of strength, but of will. It happened in her room, lit only by a sliver of moonlight. The shadow detached itself completely, a perfect, dark replica of her, and it reached for her. Ruto fought back, not with her hands, but with her spirit. She remembered her name, the warmth of the sun on her skin, the taste of her own laughter. She held onto the light within her. But the creature she had raised was relentless. It knew all her weaknesses because she had given them to it freely. In the end, as the sun rose, the bedroom door opened and a figure stepped out into the morning light. It was Ruto. She walked with perfect posture, her smile was bright, and her eyes were as empty and dark as a moonless night. Behind her, on the floor, was nothing. There was only one of them now, and only one shadow to be cast. The girl who fed shadows had become one. Be careful what you nurture in the dark. It might just learn to walk in the sun without you. Thanks for watching.